I'm here with Macy Reynolds, Courtney Dyer, head coach Jonathan Scott. Guys, thanks for joining us. Coming off a 3-set sweep of Academy of Art. Coach, I'll start with you. Back-to-back sweeps now for your team, bouncing back from your first 2 losses in Pac West play. What did you see out of your group tonight?
We had some good hunger on defense, starting with these 2 right here. Just trying to keep the ball from hitting the ground. That's half the battle.
Well, and talk about the 2 you have next to you. I mean, you have Courtney, the veteran, 5th year, Macy, a freshman, both so capable defensively. I mean, talk about the asset that they are for your team.
Yeah, and Courtney's made a statement not only for this place and this program, but the conference, the region. Like people know who she is, and she's gonna have her name there in the books for a long time, and hopefully this girl next to her has something to say about that.
Well, Courtney making history tonight, passing Savannah Wiedemeyer for most service aces in Point Loma's NCAA history. You were tied at 141 entering the night. When you hear that, you're a piece of history. What does that feel like?
I don't know. I think like younger Courtney would have been like, how did I get here? And now being present Courtney, seeing the hard work that I've given and put in to get to here, not even just the accolades, but just with this team has been so rewarding. And yeah, it's been really fun.
And now ranked 4th all-time in Pac West history, and still obviously some season to go. Macy, going to you, freshman year, what have you learned from Courtney in your short time as a Sea Lion?
Oh my gosh, so much. Just like the leadership and like just from like little steps on defense to how to lead the team. It's just endless amounts of learning.
Well, Macy, you tied your career high with 14 digs tonight. What was the mentality, and what were you feeling out there?
I mean, before practice we talked about like ownership. I mean, before the game we talked about ownership in the defense, and I think I really like settled in on there. I was like, okay, I'm getting every single ball up, and I just didn't let myself or my team down. I really wanted to get those.
Well, Coach, you had a tight first set there, but then off Courtney serving, had a really bright start to the second set and kind of went on to take care of business the rest of the way. What was the switch? What was the transition you thought that really sparked your team going forward?
I mean, it definitely helped that Courtney went on that early run in the second set. And back to that for a second, there are a lot of really great liberos like in the history books who dig a lot of balls or who pass really well, but like she's got that trifecta of being that server and the passer and the digger, which sets her apart in a lot of ways. Back to the second set, and we made a lot of errors in that first set, and Mace mentioned ownership, and that's something that's important to me, that we can get to that place of personal pride in what I am doing out there and how that contributes to the greater us, and it was a lot better in the second.
And Courtney, Mace, I'll give you both a chance. You're right there at the top of the standings. Got a big match with Azusa Pacific on the road tomorrow. What are the keys? What's the mentality as a group going into that big match?
We're just there to ball.
Yeah.
Like we are just so excited. I think coming off the Fresno game and just the high of that and like where our emotions were, we're just so ready to give it our all this next challenging game and just see where we go and really just play like we were just saying. Ownership has really been our key. And I think our team word this year is unity and just playing as a unified front together going into this next match tomorrow.
Yeah. Same thing. Sounds good. I said it all.
Courtney's not a bad person to try to emulate, and it seems like, Macy, you're doing that very well your freshman year. Guys, thanks for joining us, and best of luck tomorrow.
Thanks.